Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had a lot of requests about me watching Alicia's video where she cooks the Greek food. And, I watched it and it made me sad, to be honest. Now, I know a lot of people were talking about, I guess, something that Bree said about a baby bottle and that the younger two still uses, a baby bottle or whatnot. I guess she had ordered herself, probably from like her birthday money or gift card, she had ordered herself some more baby dolls and they came with like bottles. And so she was showing Alicia. But I guess what she said was, hey, Mom, look, this looks like what Bodhi and Harley use, which I think they use more of like a sippy cup. But to me, I guess it's all the same. It's all jacking up their teeth. And, it's bad. It's really bad to use past, I want to say, maybe the age of 2. It's been a while since I had a baby use a bottle. But I want to say that was, that's usually the cutoff. And it's not because it's weird or anything. I think it's mostly because of their teeth. The same with like a pacifier, the longer they suck on it, the more jacked up their teeth are going to get when they start growing in. But, I want to say that wasn't the most saddest part of the video. The saddest parts for me was how she treats Bree and Patrick, because Patrick was also talking about the lunch money, which a lot of people mentioned as well, how Alicia puts money on their lunch books at school. Their lunch books. I mean, their like lunch account. Oh my gosh, it's not prison. But it's the way she responds and treats to Bree and Patrick versus when she's talking to Harley, or when she's talking to her fans, like when she's doing her introduction. Her body language, her tone in her voice is so different when she's either talking to Harley or when she's talking to the camera. That was like the part that got me.
For the steak gyros, you guys told me I was saying it wrong. I apologize. Steak gyros, and then we're making a chickpea salad. And I have 2 meetings tonight.
Okay, a couple things to pay attention to. She's starting this dinner at 4 p.m., okay? So remember that. And also, remember this tone of voice that she's using in the opening of this video. Very perky, very creator-like, very soft, very girly. And then watch how she talks to the children.
I love you. Did you have that lunch today?
Yes.
For lunch, I packed them a sandwich, yogurt, celery, chips, and applesauce. I made them an after-school snackerty board to share. And dinner was a round-the-world night where we made foods from the country of...
I forgot.
You forgot your lunch. That's okay. Did you just buy lunch?
Yeah, but I had no more money.
I just put money on everyone's accounts.
Wait, today or last week?
Last week.
They're gone.
Okay, a few things. Her face is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that, in front of my video where everyone, can hear. Obviously, guys, they don't eat that lunch that she packs. And a lot of us, on here have been saying this for a couple years now. She makes those for content. I think she takes everything back out of those lunch boxes and then it's used for the next day.
And a yogurt and get loud.
And then that video I added in from her TikTok was her what my kids ate today. So it shows that she made everybody a lunch. Supposedly he left it at home, but I don't think any of those kids bring their lunch boxes. And I'll also say the next time you guys see the lunch boxes, look at the state of them. They are so clean. I don't know if any of you guys have children and their lunch boxes. My daughter's is filthy.
And the white kind. It's called cherry something.
Oh.
When you got any white on top?
Yes, it's somewhere. Should be in the milk fridge. Okay.
So what Patrick is trying to do is talk to his mom. They're talking about some things that he made in the backyard out of sticks and stuff. He's talking about his school lunch, and it's just her body language when he's talking to her, like she's embarrassed, she can't be bothered, she's irritated. That's what I noticed most in this video, and it's so sad. Just the way she's responding to him with her facial expressions. She keeps looking back at the camera, as if it's a person, and she's thinking like, "Oh God," or whatever. I think that's so sad. Like she's obviously not listening to him. She doesn't give a damn about what he's saying, and he's so sweet. He's so excited, and she just doesn't care.
I hate it always does that. Oh, look how many scratches I got from doing that.
Doing Around the World Night 3. Bree picked it.
Well, where we're
This
going.
is a marinade for the steak.
Steak? I like steaks.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much
guess
everyone
what?
in this house loves
This
steak.
is not doing your homework, Devin. You had to stay after Tuesdays and Thursdays now.
Really?
Because he's not doing his homework. Only I do mine.
Well, it takes a specific battery that we might not have. I may have to get at the store tomorrow.
Okay, so I think it's after Patrick leaves the kitchen, then Harley comes in. She wants some batteries changed in her little fake phone. And you could just see how Alicia drops everything, helps her, which she's a little girl. She needs more help. It's just the way that Alicia talks to her, listens to her. It's very different from the way she treats and responds to Patrick, and then Bree coming up here soon. I'll post that as well. It's just very different. And then it's about almost 4:30, but keep track of that that clock, because I want you guys to see how long it's taking her to make this dinner. And she says the kids are on electronic time. I think she says they get an hour, but she spends, I think, 4 hours cooking this dinner. And the kids keep coming in and she keeps getting irritated, but it's like they want your attention. They're probably hungry, they're tired. So just keep an eye on that as well. There's a lot of very sad and concerning things in this video, not just the mention of the bottle and also the lunch. Because, guys, we already know that they don't eat the lunch.
No. Hold on. Hey, so how do you get these out? Build-A-Bear must never want you to change the batteries. There we go. One. I'm gonna round up 1 pound of ground beef, and then we'll chop up our onions. Bree bought herself a new doll. It's really cute.
So this is her interaction with Bree. And she also mentions the bottle incident. And then she just, again, she's just so irritated by Bree, just like she was Patrick. Although I kind of cut Harley's little clip short, but she spends a good 20 minutes changing that battery in that phone. It's just crazy.
Cute. Oh man, what's his name?
I don't know. He doesn't have a name. I know he does have like a purple button you have.
He doesn't look like you thought.
He doesn't. I thought he did. I thought he had the fluff.
Oh, he's really cute. Oh, I like him.
Yeah. You guys should play with him.
They just started electronics time,
I
so
know.
they probably won't want to play right now.
I know. Oh my, this is like the real bottle. It's a real life bottle, Mom. It's like one of those things. The ones that like Gordy and Harley have. It has like, oh my god. It looks so cute. I would make his bottle. Okay.
Okay, so a couple things. Before she mentions the bottles, she says something like, I wonder if, I think she says like Harley or maybe even Bodie if they want to play dolls, right? Because she's so excited about this doll. And Alicia says, well, they just started electronics, so they probably don't want to play right now. But the way she said it was like, don't bother them. Or you better, you better not go up there and bother them. They're on their electronic time. And she's like, I know. Almost like she's told this a lot by Alicia. Like, don't bother her bio kids. It's just weird. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but. And then after that, she mentions the baby's bottle, and how it reminds her of Bodie and Harley's bottle that they use. Alicia's weird. I don't understand why she does the things she does. I think she's trying very hard to keep the younger ones babies, and has said it before. She says, I know they're not babies, but I call them babies because they're the last ones. And it's probably why they get a lot away with everything. They're the ones that throw the fits. But I also think she does a lot of these things because she knows people will talk about it, and it keeps her relevant, because it sure as hell isn't her her commentary, her content, because it's just too boring. I think the ones who watch a lot of her content and support her and love her and think she's God's gift to earth are younger children. And I think they might see her as a parent they wish they had, because she buys the children a lot of expensive things. She does TikTok dances, and I'm thinking in my own mind, like, it must be because maybe they wish their parents were more like Alicia, but they're young, so they don't understand. And that's why, like, when they come on my channel and they leave their comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a child. Like, you're a child. You're in timeout. Like, don't argue, with grown-ups. One day, they'll understand, is what I say.
Mom, you have to see the hair. Look how cute he is with the hair.
Okay, is it just me or the facial expressions she was making when Brie was talking to her and was so excited about her baby that, a little baby doll that came in the mail? Alicia, I mean, she was like, Do you know what I mean? It's just, I never seen Alicia act that way towards any of her bio kids or any of the kinship kids. It's just a few of them, and I think we know which ones I'm talking about. Also know it's almost 6:30 and she's still not done with dinner. So mind you, the kids are on their electronics. She says that, like I said, they get an hour or whatever. But she is putting a lot of time into this dinner. I'm not going to lie, this kind of looks good, what she's making, because I love Greek food. I love feta and the tomato and cucumber salad. I just love it. But man, this is like almost a Thanksgiving dinner. The time it takes to 4 hours. And you'll notice that, yes, this took 4 hours. Started at 4, and I believe the end of the video is 8 o'clock. And you'll see the kids are so tired. They're so tired and cranky. And she did this because she has to stick to her content, which is around the world night once a week. So check this out. Towards the end of this video, you'll see that James is serving up plates for the kids. And one of them says something about they're waiting on their mac and cheese. They want, I think it's James. They want James to make mac and cheese for them. And he's like putting some steak on a plate. And he's like, here, have this. It's okay if you don't eat it. I'll make your mac and cheese. But I think that's as close as Alicia can get to recording her kids eating the food that she makes. Now, granted, it looked really good. But I think the kids her age, the kids that she has their age, maybe it's too much onions and peppers, and their palates are not developed yet. So I can understand why they would rather want mac and cheese. But this just proves that she spent all this money to prepare this dinner, and not a soul, probably just 2 or 3 of them, probably ended up eating it. What a shame, right?
Josh is telling me it's gyro, but I told him, you guys told me it's gyro. We've got the moussaka and the chickpea salad.
What? You sure? Yeah. I'll give it to you, okay? You don't have to.
This is the chaos of trying to get dinner to all the littles. Thank you for making dinner with me and trying out these new recipes for Around the World Night.
Okay, a few things. She didn't finish that dinner until about 7:30. At 8 o'clock, she had the whole kitchen cleaned up by 8. And it looked like she had already put that meat away because it was on that tray, and that tray was bare. The kids are saying that they're tired. The kids are asking for mac and cheese. So, definitely that whole 4-hour meal was made for her content. Which brings me back to that video that Josh did on Dad Challenge podcast when he had Heather from Just the Bells on. She talked about how when she was full-time on social media posting, she had no time for her family. It absolutely consumed her. And the same goes for Alicia. That whole 4 hours she took away from her kids, her family, was to prepare a dinner just for video, for views, for money, knowing damn well no one was going to eat it. She took a couple videos of it, pictures, and then she posted it online. What we're watching here is that's her going into her garage, and that's how full it is right now, just within the last couple days. It's something else, you guys. She has so much food in her garage. And I know she has a large family, and people are pointing that out, but she is definitely overbuying, and it's the waste that I have a problem with. Not how much she buys. I don't have a problem with her feeding her family. It's how much waste goes on in that household. Did you guys see Harley come in and obviously wants mom's attention, but she's so busy making this extremely difficult meal, which I don't have a problem with that so much, but why couldn't she include the kids to help her with it? She says that we do Around the World Night, but in reality, she's the only one cooking it. She doesn't allow any of the kids to help her. What I'd like to know is if Alicia goes to bed at night and regrets not giving her kids the attention they deserve during the day.
We don't see the ramifications and the deep impact of how much time you have to spend on social media when you are doing social media full time. Now, you weren't even a full timer, and you said it was taking over a lot of your time. All these other family vloggers, give me an example of how much time you spent as not a full timer, reading comments, posting content, thinking of content, looking at other people's content. How much did that take over?
Well, I wasn't getting anything done.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't getting my housework done. I'd wake up in the morning, check my social media, see how my views are.
Mm-hmm.
I did that all day, enough to where my neck hurts.
Yeah.
It really, I wasn't exercising anymore. It really did take a lot from me. And I didn't realize that I was doing it until my husband's like, can you ever just sit here without your phone?
Mm.
And I'm just like, bird. Do the little flames, okay?
Yeah.
Bird. And my family was calling me out on it, especially my husband. He's like, oh my goodness, like you have to put that down. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I'm thinking it's my job.
Yeah.
It's not my.
So I put that last clip in there of Josh and Heather talking about how much time social media takes from full-time creators, especially those that are mom vloggers that, post almost every minute of their lives online. you know, they're, what people see is that, oh, she's just sharing, she's an awesome mom, you know, she's just showing that she cooks and she does laundry and she packs these lunches and she makes these cute snack boards. And it's like, guys, you don't understand how much time it takes her to edit. She has all these meetings all the time. She had said it in this video. I don't think I might have cut it out, but she had 2 meetings that she needed to do in between making dinner or after dinner. It was for after dinner, sorry. And, you know, so it makes you wonder if she spent 4 hours making content. It wasn't her making dinner. It was making content. And then she has to do these meetings and she has to edit and upload. When is she spending time with the kids? When do they get her attention? You've seen just from the few clips that I put together today, the kids, that's basically the attention they get. She's preoccupied, her head's down, she's not listening to them, she can't wait for them to shut up. She doesn't socialize at all with them or her husband. It's just dumb shit like this. Like I have posted right now another TikTok trend or whatever that she's doing. You know, that's the attention these kids get. They only get it by performing for her. Other than that, just like Heather was saying, she admitted it. She's like, there is no time. It created issues with her kids, with her husband, and she's trying to change that around. One person that's not trying to change that around is Alicia. She will never. She enjoys this too much. It gives her too much attention, too much money, and her kids are not worth it for her to stop or to pull back, or to revise some of the content that she posts or how much content she posts. Guys, she posts videos every day. Just me being a small creator, and you know, I post a video maybe once every, well, you guys know, you can take a look. Guys, it takes a long time. I can never do this full time. It's hard for me to even get one video done. And I have one child, okay? I there's no way I could do it with more than one. There's just no way. That's how I also know that she isn't present in her family's life. You know, it's to her, it's just her content. And it's sad. Let me know what you guys think. Did you notice in that video how she could just care less what her kids were trying to say to her, talk to her? And then, of course, this TikTok challenge here, she had to get one of the kinship kids, you know, online again, just as a FU to everyone. That's her way of responding to haters. It's just to post more of them, knowing damn well she shouldn't, you know. Doesn't matter if the court says she can or can't. It's that she knows it's wrong. She knows the bio mom doesn't want it done, and she's doing it anyways. So let me know what you guys think. But before I go, there is one more video she posted that I would love your guys' opinion on.
I love pickles. My mother makes me eat them. I'm crazy about them. I'll sell you my pickle for a nickel. How about 2 cents? Okay. I have 2 pickles. I have 2 pickles.
Now, I know this little rascal pickle scene is a trend right now on TikTok. I don't know. I'm just a little uncomfortable how she chose to do this video. I haven't seen anyone do it quite like she has, mimicking the characters like she is. I don't know. I just feel like she did the same thing with the triplets, calling them Oreos, and she makes it so blatantly like uncomfortable for people, especially for the kids, because I don't think they understand what it is she's trying to say other than letting them just have fun with the video. Am I wrong? Maybe. Let me know. I would love to hear what you guys say. But for that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for being with me tonight. Thank you guys so much for the support. Until next time, you guys have a great night. Bye.